Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot. 11, Agate. Go, let's go. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Getting out to his left. That one's caught along the left sideline. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
13, Luke.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Hey, tomato.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Rip, 23. This one's hot. Red.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Fred on red.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Turn, this one's hot.
Lawrence to throw it. Diamond up a receiver screen. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hey, run. Hey, son, this one's hot. Here we go, son.
31, Lawrence to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with a sack. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. The offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
ready. Set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Ward taken right to the air. He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First carry here for Tony Pollard. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Connection is made. Io Manor. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
19 tight. 70 Timberwolf.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Bill.
They go play action. Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Hey, Ginger. Think right.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, easy. Route. 13, loose.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. He's got it inside the 25. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hey, piece of 24. Gone. 11, Agate.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And this one doesn't go far.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Gun. On red. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Go. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
11, rip, 23. Son, they say hot. 11.
They'll run, Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Red.
Now Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stay.
Gun snap now to Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Go, go, let's go. So,
Lawrence throwing here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Now Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
70.
Man in motion here. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Come on, come on. 70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward now. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. He's his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Hiking, hey, keep cooking, I see.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's got it! And that's a Tennessee touchdown! The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. Tyler Lockett the touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Joey Slye taking off for Tennessee.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Take it easy, Ralph. This one's hot. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hey, Lion. Hey, go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. Hey, go. Take right open.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. 13, look. Hey, Kansas attack.
On play action now, Lawrence. Caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 13, Luke.
Tootin will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Hey, run! Hey, son, think right!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick six.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Hey, son, son. Easy, read it, 24, read it, 24. 11. 11.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. On the move, headed right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Hey, kill. Hey, Soko, son.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
Logan Cook, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. They'll send him over right. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. This is Ridley working the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Check match.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not to do one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. If you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, 18. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 yards, but it brings up 3rd down.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. Looking to throw. Got TK, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 6 Warriors, 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Connect. 18, Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Working inside the red zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out at halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, soak up 11, again.
They go play action. Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
30 left. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashul to and he's able to get this down to the 36.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone, and the defender comes away with it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Come on. Ready.
1st down throw here for Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he'll get it up to the 44. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Titans carry both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
19.
Again, Ward going to the air. Dump off, caught by his back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19. Hawk 70. Hawk. Hurt. 18. 5 in. Go.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Warriors 70.
Ford's going to throw here on third. Completed to his running back. He's got the first down. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. How do it's out? They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, and sometimes it can be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivers.
He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
On the go.
At the 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Quandre Diggs with the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
First down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
They give on second to Pollard. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So a tough spot now. This is third and 9.
Right
back to Pollard. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on fourth down, looking for this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Titans getting closer to their 10th win of the season. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans field goal attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's going to be blocked down up at the 31. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence with it on first. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
13 loop. 11.
Lawrence trying again on second. And they pick him off again. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go now.
Again, a run with Pollard. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans field goal attempt. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Slye's kick is up and good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Inside. Go street. Take right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Let's have this one on the ground, Pollard. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 3-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Hand off running right, Pollard. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they end the